Super quick little FaceTime early on in the video. Wasn't even sure if I'd bother doing this. So that's because it's the full moon. So if you don't know, big baits, no weights. It's a 10-aught octopus hook, half a mullet, kind of a half flapper style cut. Same area as yesterday's video where I was catching the channel cat. Looks sketchy, but here at the end where the root ball of this tree used to be, you can see the bottom rocks. But right at the end of the tree, we have this strong looking current. Might not want to jump off the end here, but if I fall off back here, I'm okay, unless I hit those rocks really hard, which I don't want to do any of those things. So look out in front of us. See how turbulent the river looks right in our immediate area, going out as far as you can see. When you see this kind of current somewhere on the Mississippi River or any big river, I guarantee it means there is stuff down there. In some rivers, it could be more of a natural setting, logs and such. It's structure on the bottom. Here, it's revetment, man-made, and possibly historical things such as sunken barges, ships. Don't know of any of that right in front of us, but I do know that this area that we were in yesterday, is full of revetment. That's where the Corps of Engineers got the bright idea to pave the bottom of the river in certain sections, and in certain areas it seems very expansive. Two reasons they did that, and they still do it to this day, though I'm not a fan of it, and I don't think it really helps. The two reasons: to improve navigation, to improve current, and to stop erosion. So it'll not necessarily be out in the middle, but over here where you would love to fish, on the sides, on the bank, like real close to the bank, right here where we're fishing. And this area is absolutely chock full. So it's weird when you watch them do it. It comes off a big barge, rolled off like big pieces of concrete connected to each other by thick aluminum wire. It's supposed to lay uniformly. Seems like it never does. And it moves over time as the river goes over it, and it gets buried. So in a lot of places, that revetment's not laid perfectly flat. That revetment is all over the place. It's just a mess. Fish love it. Fishermen hate it. And we're fishing on top of it. That's why we're going weightless. Doesn't mean that we're going to absolutely avoid the snags. We just are going to fare a little bit better. But as you can see, this stretch I'm on has very strong, swift current. So there you go. There's a little bit of a rant about reading the river. We are maybe in a good depth. We threw out into that wildest looking close current seam, but because we're weightless and it's a swift current, this time our bait has gone all the way over to the right, and it is likely where that drop off is close to us, because the way this goes, we're on a flooded batois right here. The batois is the land between where the water is on average and where the levee is, which is back where you see the bike and that concrete. That's the levee, right? So on average, there's typically not water here. The river dropped a little bit since I was last out here yesterday afternoon. It was a little bit over 15 feet yesterday. Now it's just under 15 feet. It's going to kind of fluctuate close to that 15-foot range, but by the end of the week, it could be leaving that zone, going down. Who knows? It's a little unpredictable, but it is definitely falling, just really slow with little hiccups. You know, like it'll fall a little bit and then it'll climb a bit of a hill and then it's doing this a little bit. So where this bait is close to where the rocks kind of go from being level to boom going down. So we're at a good place with this level to find fish kind of cruising along that break line where that transition is, where it goes down, and they might pick up this bait. Or we're wrapped around a bunch of wire, and if it does pick up the bait, we're not getting it back. Who knows what's going to happen? Very well be that nothing happens. It is the full moon. It's a crapshoot. It's a 50-50 game. We may bang into a fish, we may not. We may not see much go on today. But we had a fairly good day yesterday, right? You know, the day before the full moon. So it's the full moon. It's a great day, a great afternoon for ranting and not getting much done, because I did all that yesterday. We're just sitting on a log today. Well, standing rather. First barge since getting out here. You see it way over there? Most of our traffic is going to be closer to that side. Maybe in passing, when ships are passing each other, the one with the lesser draft may come closer to this side, but for the most part, the navigable part of the channel here on this stretch right in front of us is further to the east than it is to the west, being that I'm on the west bank right now. Does that mean that we have fairly shallow water in front of us? Well, I don't know about fairly shallow, but yes, it is deeper over on that side, but probably not too far out in front of us we have deep water, 40 to 50 feet maybe. But where that first seam is, anybody's guess. I'm thinking it's probably like 20 or better, something like that. But it doesn't matter. It could be crazy strong current and not very deep. And right now, given the time of year, we don't necessarily need to hedge our bets on deep water. We can be just as successful in shallow water, but it's the full moon, so it's anybody's guess. It may seem a bit soon. Trust me, it is not. The time has come. We're gonna pick up the rod and see if we can get this back. Well, it's not coming back easy, but it's not game over quite yet. What are we bringing this through? Oh, there we go. That current is super strong. Yeah. Why am I bringing this back? I want a water break. I'm not going to leave the rod just sitting on this root ball. I chose this particular tree. I saw it yesterday and I was like, I'm going to come back and fish this tree tomorrow, which is today, because I knew that I could secure the rod as I did. And it's really big. It's like probably the biggest tree on this stretch. But I'm thirsty and that sun is getting me. And now we're gonna get going. So you want to know the story of the shoes on that wall? Yesterday afternoon, I saw two ladies. They were walking the bank, collecting those shoes and putting them on the wall. It was not me, but I put a couple up there myself. Might see some rain. We already had about 4 or 5 raindrops hit us right as we were putting the bait on. The other day I saw comments about the color of the water in this bottle. Most people don't realize I drink river water. Most people don't realize everybody in Belle Chasse, Louisiana, and throughout this region of the river parishes, we all drink river water out of the tap. It's where we get our water. It's filtered. The reason why the water looks colored in this bottle is because the bottle is dirty on the outside, not the inside. I suppose the time has come to get a new bottle. I don't like to reuse these plastic bottles for too long. This might just be me talking about the river, or me talking about the river too much, or too much to some people's liking. And then I catch a fish. Anybody's game today. Still, time well spent on the river. Yep. Wow, that went far. So yeah, decent cast, slightly upriver. Maybe that'll give it more time to sink. We want to see if it's going to stop in a different place. It may do that, it may not. Go ahead and shut the bail down. Don't need to give it more line, no need for that. Look at this. Oh, there it goes. It's trucking. It's trucking fast. Wow, it is trucking really fast. Why is it trucking so fast? Is this a fish? Sometimes they will pick this up on the drift. I don't think it's a fish. I wanted it to be, because it all of a sudden just started trucking really fast. Nothing pulling back. That current is so strong in here. It is like it's racing. It's got to be like you're in the back of a truck without your hat on. The truck's doing 80 down the freeway. That's probably what it feels like down there. Okay, now it's come out a little bit out of that strong stuff, and it's back where it was. I don't think we're going to get anything different. Whoa. Oh, I think we might be in a snag here. Yeah. Are we? Yeah. That was fast. That was super fast. Not surprised. I was actually surprised that I got the bait back the first time, but now we are screwed. Ah, there we go. Did we lose everything? Bait and hook? We don't have the bait. It's super light coming back. May still have the hook. I think we do have the hook. I think the bait just came off. There we go. No bait. Yeah, you're right. Another shoe on the wall. Well, another sole. Quite a few soles up here. Yeah, you're right. Hey, thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, being a member of the channel, and I will see you next time.